So the first thing I'm gonna do is he has to walk, and I'm gonna give him a few negative rewards if he's calm. Now, one thing I'm gonna do is use a coin bottle. So what this does is it's gonna disperse some of the clutter. Okay? You see how I just gave him a negative reward? Negative means it took the dogs away and it relieved some pressure. Coin bottle, highly recommended. Don't put any more than 8 pennies. If you put too many coins, it muffles the sound. It just sounds too clanky. You need a lot of air, so the dogs are startled. Come here. Maxie, come here. Good, gotta have follow through. Good, come here. Maxie. All right, you see how he's not listening?
Yes.
So this is what I want you to do. Bring him all the way back to where you started. Then he needs to go back on the leash. He's showing that he doesn't know how to be off leash. If I have a pack of dogs that all used to be aggressive, including him. Correction, stop and correct. And I give him an order, and I say come, and he doesn't. That means he should not be off leash. Maxie, come. Good. Good. I used a strong voice because he just got dropped off for boarding, and he was going toward the gate where he came in at. So he's trying to run back over there, and I had to stop that immediately because that's panic, and that fear and that panic of, I gotta get back to my owners, that would trigger the pack to actually turn on him. So, difference between alpha roll and apex submission, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to use Trey. Alright, Alicia, can you hold on to this guy for me? Thank you, my love.
You're so welcome.
Trey, good boy, come here. Now, did you guys see he bit my hand? Did you catch that? Okay, good. So you notice he was in my face, and since I got lower, Obi, he started trying to basically be dominant and playful, and they can be dominant and playful. So I just gave him a quick little simulated bite in the belly to make him more surprised than anything. So once again, if I had to, let's say Trey has the zoomies, or he's biting dogs at a certain time of night, he does that. Make him lay down. His feet and his mouth is gonna go that way. So you see how he wants to roll over and fight me?
Yeah.
You have to make sure their feet are this way, and you keep them under you. Because if I'm a bear, right, and I'm going to take down a wolf, or let's say a lion, I'm going to take down a hyena, I'm going to make sure the hyena can't get me with his teeth, because hyenas have a very strong bite. Teaching him to rest and teaching him that he has to surrender, as if he's been captured by a different species and not an alpha dog. Okay, so once again, why is it apex? Because his paws are this way, he can't fight, his mouth is that way, he can't fight, and all I'm telling him is that he has to relax. I usually massage the dogs when they're like this, so they really love submission, and you can see he's really starting to relax. There you go. It's a forceful move, but you got to do it very lovingly. There you go. You see his arm relax? Good boy. You see those eyes start squinting?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, buddy. Boy. So submission is a good thing. This is submission. This is dominance. I'm on top of the dog, but I'm loving and hugging on him. And a lot of times, shelter dogs, you can't do this because they'll turn around and bite you. So we got to condition them very slowly through techniques like this to get them to be okay when a human grabs the dog. Because in their mind, it's dominance. Dominance is just physicality. All the things we're doing during boot camp to get dogs to be social with people, because he bites his owners between like 7 and 11 at night. Obi bites his owners because he's being rambunctious, and it's becoming more and more dominant, where those bites are getting stronger and stronger. So I have to put pressure on him, social pressure, right? Let Maxie know through interspecific competition that this is a human backyard. It's not a alpha backyard. The backyard does not belong to dogs. It belongs to a human species. Good. There you go. Now, since we showed him a little predatory body language, he comes in. What is predatory body language? This. You see, they know what that means. And we obviously train them. But so imagine if the dog has a toy they shouldn't have. You go, no, right? You're already trying to get down to their level. So to them, it's still predatory. So all we're doing is drilling when a human reaches down, because now it looks like you're pouncing, right? When a human reaches down, all they think is you look like a mountain lion or something lunging at them. If I gotta reach down and grab his face, unless you're just like bending your back, either way, your face and your hands are going like this. We're conditioning the dogs to understand that human beings are a top predator. We're also very loving. So whatever rules we give is based upon the love that we have for the dogs. So the no marking, that's so all the dogs have a peaceful time. They learn to play, they learn to love each other, and they learn not to be competitive, because with interspecific competition, it's two species competing for territory, food or water. So if he keeps urinating everywhere and marking, he's competing with me, not just the dogs, he's also competing with me for this house. And if I continue to let that happen, it's gonna go to his head psychologically, and then he's gonna start being aggressive toward dogs again. So you work on the thoughts. I am doing this, I've done it a few times. Shh. Shh. She needs it one more time. I'm waiting for her to stop biting when she's down here. You see how all the dogs know that she's being submitted? Don't let the dog bite you when they're told to rest like this. That's how you know it's not over, as long as she's fighting. Good. There it goes. You see, they always want hugs after that. It's a good thing for them to learn submission. Stop that. Guys, I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, remember, use this tool. It diffuses a lot of situations because it disorients the dog. So if they're doing something wrong, see, they all they all back up. Remember, 8 pennies is plenty. A nice sized bottle like this, it will really help with the tension in the pack because it'll teach them to mind their own business. The psychology behind this is that it distracts them. It's a really helpful tool. All right?